I recently started to band together with a group of YouTubers who all travel, and we decided to start Travel Talk Tuesday. I've been a really bad vlogger. I apologize. There's really no excuse. What has happened since I last talked to you? So yesterday, Sunday, I went to breakfast in the morning with a friend. Guys, it's not even noon yet and I put mascara on. I am headed to a brunch with a friend in Oakland. I'm gonna get some chicken and waffles. You could call it a Galentine's Day brunch if you want. I brought a little thing of flowers. So it smells like flowers in the car. It's really nice. I'm gonna be late if I don't stop talking, so I'm gonna go to Oakland. Bye! We were gonna go to this place called Aunt Mary's, but the line was like crazy long. So we ended up at a place called Mama's Royal Cafe, and it was freaking delicious. I didn't get chicken and waffles. I didn't even get a waffle at all. Maybe for lunch I'll make something waffle related, since today is actually Galentine's Day. Ooh. Okay, hold on. We'll come back to this subject in a second. The other thing I did, and Eric did, was some home improvement projects. We got a coffee table in Oakland. Why is everything happening in Oakland? I don't know. It's all in the same area. It's like Temescal area. So our coffee table looked very used. It's clearly a nice piece. So we wanted to refinish it. So my original plan was to just fully sand on the top and put a new wood stain on and everything. And then we found a product called Restore a Finish. I prepped the area, I applied the finish, and then I put another coat of it on and did the entire side of it. And look how freaking beautiful this piece is. It is really nice. We had this whole situation where our TV was on the ground in front of the fireplace. So we wanted to get it up on the mantle, but it's just slightly too wide. So our idea was to get a piece of wood that was perfectly fitted to the mantle width, and then use C-clamps to clamp down the edges and basically add a couple inches extra onto the mantle so that the TV fits. So we got a piece of wood, we had Home Depot cut it for us, then Eric had to cut out another little section, and now look how much better it is. Yay, it's not on the floor. So those two things happened. Then I discovered the boba fail from the night before, where I had attempted to soak and then boil tapioca pearls for 90 minutes. When it was done, it looked like an unappetizing mess, and I had had a drink by then, so I left it there overnight, and this is what it turned into. I think I may have invented a new children's toy. Another thing I want to show you. Remember our desks, how they're kind of odd? They've got these trestle pieces and then this desktop that's a different color. So these are actually from IKEA, and it's two separate items at IKEA that we put together. The reason we got a desk that looks like that is so that we can do this with it. I'm going to spend my day at a standing desk. I am really stoked about this. It's kind of an odd day because first of all, it's Galentine's Day. Happy Galentine's Day! Second of all, Eric actually took Abe to San Francisco today. And I know that's kind of weird, but while he's in class, Abe is going to go over to our friend's house to hang out with his doggy friend. So Eric and Abe are actually on their way to San Francisco right now. So it's really, really weird to have the whole house empty right now. I feel like Abe's going to pop out at me at any moment. Because I am home alone today and I don't have to take a dog for a walk, I am going to spend the day doing a lot of really important work. And hopefully I get a lot done. I also want to warn you guys, the channel content may be changing soon. So what I want to do is include a poll down below that I want as many of you guys to take as possible. It's a super short poll. All I'm asking in it is what kind of content you want to see from Lauren Without Fear. And there's also something I'm going to talk about a little later today that's really exciting. As you can see in the video title, today is Travel Talk Tuesday. It's actually Monday, but the video is going up on a Tuesday. So I recently started to band together with a group of YouTubers who all travel, and we decided to start Travel Talk Tuesday. There's an airport near here. So basically every single Tuesday, there's going to be a new topic related to travel. And I think what's really, really cool about Travel Talk Tuesday is that everybody who participates in it has a different point of view, has been to different countries, speaks different languages. I just think it's so cool that we can pose these questions and get responses from such a huge variety of travelers. So before I get into this week's topic, I do want to let you know that if you have a suggestion for a question to ask on Travel Talk Tuesday, or if you're a travel vlogger and you're like, can I do Travel Talk Tuesday? Absolutely. In the description below, underneath the links to the Travel Talk Tuesday Tribe's channels, you will find information on joining the group. You basically just email me. So this week's topic is about community, specifically discussing a community that I and whoever else is participating in this Travel Talk Tuesday have experienced on our travels. There's a couple communities I've experienced that stick out in my mind, but number one is definitely the Gulo district in Nanjing. It's not so much the entire district or like even feeling like I was a part of it, because I really didn't. I didn't feel like I was a part of it, but I felt like people would help me, which was so cool. It felt really safe. I felt like if I really needed it, someone would help me out. And the reason I'm bringing this particular community up is because there are two people that stand out in my mind that, in my opinion, went above and beyond to try to help me out. At the time, I didn't need any help. So it's kind of funny to bring these guys up. But the first one is this woman who owns and operates a stationery store in the Gulo district. I will do my best to drop a map pin of where her shop is. She's so nice. I don't speak Chinese and she didn't speak English, but I went there all the time because I did a little bit of English teaching while I was living abroad, and I had to print out things every week. I had to get school supplies, all different kinds of stuff. So I saw her multiple times a week. Literally every single time I passed there, she greeted me with like the warmest smile. I walked in at one point and she was eating a dinner and she offered me some of her meal. I know a lot of you guys are saying that like in China, the question of have you eaten yet is really just kind of like a how are you kind of a question. But in this instance, I promise you, she was actually offering me food, which I found just so heartwarming. Another woman who was really awesome in the Gulo district of Nanjing was our landlord at the time. She actually offered to drive me around on a scooter to the different tourist sites of Nanjing before we moved up to Beijing. And it was just crazy to me because I don't speak Chinese. Like, the fact that I didn't speak Chinese and there was no common language between these people, it just blew my mind that they were willing to go above and beyond. It was like, they're such awesome people. But I do feel it's important to mention one more community. I know, I'm sorry, it's still in Nanjing, but it is the Flagship program. Flagship is a huge Chinese language learning program out of a bunch of different universities, one of them being San Francisco State, and it's actually the program that Eric has learned Chinese through. It's kind of like an honors Chinese program with a lot of different study abroad aspects built in, but as the wife of someone who was going and not an actual student, I didn't expect to be helped out quite as much as they helped me. They were lovely people. They took us out to meals so many times and made us feel so welcome. They let Eric break his language pledge and speak English to me all the time, and I just thought that whole program was put together so well, and the people who run it are really awesome. The Flagship program as a whole helped me more than any other on my travels. If you want to answer this week's Travel Talk Tuesday question, be sure to tag me so that I know that you put it up. I'd love to go watch and see what your response is. If you're going to post on social media, use the hashtag Travel Talk Tuesday. And before you leave today's video, be sure to go subscribe to the entire Travel Talk Tuesday tribe, which as of right now is only 4 people, but you know, we're growing. Wow, having Abe gone has allowed me to do so much more work. It's like really shocking, actually. It's weird to not be like tending to somebody else's needs. Like today was all about figuring out my own stuff. I've been working a lot today and it's been really nice. Tomorrow, first thing in the morning, I'm gonna go over to my next door neighbor's house, the one who gave us the pie when we moved in. And I'm gonna give her flowers because she's like 90 years old and she lives by herself, and tomorrow's Valentine's Day. Honestly, it's gonna bring me so much joy. I almost feel selfish talking about it on camera because it brings me joy to talk about it. I'm gonna put a little bandana on Abe and I'm gonna bring him over with the bouquet of flowers and just say happy Valentine's Day, and maybe she'll want me to like come in for tea. I'm not really sure, but if she wants to hang out for a little bit, that's awesome. I'm not gonna vlog that. I hope you guys knew that when I said it. I'm not gonna like pull the camera out and be like, woo, Valentine's Day stunt, you're on my vlog now. So after I present the bouquet, Eric and I are actually gonna go, brace yourselves, y'all. If you know Eric and I personally, you know this is weird, but we're actually gonna like go on a date, like a Valentine's Day date. It's not going to be like formal or anything like that. All we're doing is we're going into the city. We're going to San Francisco, spending the day there because Eric has the day off of school. So I need to actually edit the video that I'm filming right now so that I can get more work done tomorrow before we go downtown to San Francisco. But tomorrow's vlog is going to be fun. If it's a nice day, we may end up at Dolores Park. and there will most definitely be a lot of delicious food involved in our day. Hopefully we can plan a little tonight. Eric hates planning and I love planning, so it's like a really awkward combo when we travel. I don't know if I've talked about this. I should make a full video on it, but my husband and I are not like the best matched travel buddies. We travel well together, but we don't make the decisions before traveling well together. It's 8:55 p.m. and I haven't eaten dinner yet. That's how wrapped up in my work I've been getting today. I feel like I've gotten a lot done and I've been very productive. Let me figure out how to make food and then I will show you my food and we will say goodnight. I decided on chicken and waffles because then I get waffles for Valentine's Day, you know? But I had to put maple syrup all over it and I had to drench this in maple syrup because it's like buffalo chicken, so it's a little too spicy for me. And also I felt kind of bad, so I'm also having a bowl of green beans. So this is my Valentine's Day dinner with myself. Not quite as exciting as I had anticipated, but I'm still gonna enjoy it. So thank you for watching today, Fearless Fam, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, bye!